Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, me too.
All right, dude.
I'm just saying what you want to say, B. So you can play.
Oh, we're going back to that again?
Brian knows exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's so long time ago, dude.
I was like,
Really, it's only a couple months ago. So
That was
Crazy to say
last
that.
year, dude.
that was like a year ago.
All acquaintances be
it wasn't
forgot, bro.
365.
Whatever.
364. Okay. So,
Okay.
you know
What does that
about the
mean?
drones or what?
Yeah, I know about the drones.
What do you think it is?
I think it's our government, obviously.
Yes. me too.
I mean, we're the United States.
Yeah,
We
not
don't
know.
know
We
where
don't
random
know.
drones are coming from off the coast. Of course, we know where they're coming
They know anything that comes into any
from.
airspace.
Anywhere,
Any
like
little-
miles into the sky.
Yes.
Yeah,
So they're like, well, I don't know
but
what it is.
they're doing
drones,
something, and they're trying not to make us panic. So they're trying to play it down.
I mean, aliens?
No,
Is it though?
no,
Okay. Iran?
because there was a guy who works for some of the drone companies. That some of these drones are equipped with
Can I
this
get there, bro?
device that can.
Can I get there? It's like you read my script.
Oh, well, then why are you looking at me then? God, Brian. Go ahead.
Iran?
What about no?
Okay, good. China?
No.
They said there was a China sub.
Sure. Submarine sandwich? No.
Okay. Operation Bluebeam?
Oh, maybe. Maybe these are like fake drones.
Okay.
No.
A missing nuclear bomb? There's 2 of them missing from.
No. There's 8.
There's 8 missing?
That's why they're scanning.
We
Both
need to ask a
coasts.
psychic about this, dude. Hold on.
All right, let me call somebody.
No, no.
Answer your phone.
Psychic nuke bombs. We'll ask the psychic about the nuclear bombs.
Yeah.
You remind me?
I'm gonna send her a text right now.
Okay, cool. All right. Do you think that they're searching?
There are certain drones that have been seen. This guy works for the government, and he knows because they build drones, and there's some of these ones are equipped with those kind of sensors, pick up low levels of radiation, and be able to. Some of them have these smelling devices where they can smell certain things, and they're scanning certain territories. That's why they're getting close to the military bases in case someone's trying to do something. And it could be related to something that was smuggled in. Because when they shut some of those missile bases down, some of those weapons went missing.
Do you think it could be testing for Amazon or Uber?
What? The Amazon takeover? What are you talking about?
No, Amazon delivering package.
No,
through
because they
drones.
would know that.
Right, but they obviously know what it is, dude.
They know what it is. And if it's our government, they're looking for something and they're trying to say, don't look over here because we don't want
What
national
about the
security."
orbs?
What about the orbs?
What are the orbs?
Do you know my feelings on orbs?
No, there's orb. There in New Jersey, there are the drones, and then there's the orb.
What are you talking about? Dude? That doesn't even make sense.
There's
Are you on
orbs.
TikTok?
No,
Is
no.
that
there's
where your
or-
information is coming
There's
from?
literally orbs in the sky, and there's below the orbs are the drones.
Okay.
And it seems like some theories say that the drones
It's being
are
controlled by these little yeah. Okay.
Okay,
That
just
still
wondering.
could be our government too.
Yeah,
We have those little brown things flying around too.
but you honestly think it is it's our government looking for the nukes?
Everything that I've seen and read so far points that direction. Even people in the government are kind of hinting at it, but trying to not say much.
Well, welcome to Red Light again, Van Doren. How are you? Welcome to Red Light.
Yay, Van
Woo!
Doren! Van Doren Figueredo.
Oh, let me hear you. Turn on your mic.
I tested it and I'm like really loud.
There you go.
Testing.
Yeah, that's
1, 2,
right.
3.
That's perfect.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
How are you? How's your journey going through life?
My journey's going pretty good. I'm going with the flow of things. I'm not getting stressed out. Evolving.
You look a lot different, but not look different. Like you feel different to me.
Why? Did you touch her?
No, not touch. Like, you know how you get
Working out?
when you're in someone's space, you can sort of feel them, their energy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Planet Fitness.
that you do. You feel like lighter.
You know, I feel peaceful. I feel. You know, I was taking care of my dad,
Mhm.
and that took a lot. After him passing, it's like I got lighter. Like I'm able to be a lot more open,
Mhm.
and moving forward. It's just I feel this. I feel energized. So I think that's the feeling maybe that you're picking up on. Peace.
Yeah, it's definitely a different feeling.
Yeah, it's
But a
I feel
positive
great.
thing.
Yeah, I feel great. I feel very positive.
That's amazing. What have you been doing? What have you been doing? How have you been using your gift lately?
Well, there are events that are coming up. Which one is tomorrow? We have the Henry Levy House over in Oxnard that we are holding a seance. We're holding a drumming circle, a spirits drumming circle, and that's going to be really awesome. Looking forward to that. So it's all about the vibration, the energy, getting people to connect to their loved ones, and just bringing everybody together is a union.
That's sweet. That's good. So you're doing that's the mansion we went to?
You talking to me? Because I'm not on camera.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. I'm over here, everybody, on the side.
Is that the what the one we went to?
Yeah, my friend Eric's place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing a series of events, and this is gonna be the first of these different types of things that we're gonna do. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Is it of the belief that his partner is there with him?
Yeah, he's definitely there.
Okay. I'm just making sure, like ghost wise.
Yeah,
Spirit.
I saw him like on Christmas Eve.
Is there other people there?
Yes, there's a lot of people there, especially this time of year.
Have you visited the house before?
I have visited
Pandora?
the house. Did a walkthrough there at the Henry Levy House. And it was very intense. You felt a presence. You definitely felt a presence. It's a beautiful home, beautiful home. And I have to say that you can feel it in your body. You can feel it in the air. You just feel things that have happened in the past in that house. It's a gorgeous home. I highly recommend anyone to visit that home and take a tour.
All right. Well, I am. I don't know what happened when I was there. But
What do you mean? You had a stomachache and you had to go to the bathroom all the time when you showed up.
All right. Well, I didn't. I had to go. I had to go to poos. So
Okay.
that was one of the things.
I gotta go to the bathroom, guys. Where's the bathroom?
I don't want to go. For one, you don't want to go poo at the house.
Of course, you should have went at Burger King down the street.
But
That's what it's for.
For one, we don't do that, dude. We're not going out of the car in that neighborhood around Burger King.
Okay.
Unless
I'm
you
just
want
saying.
meth.
No, I don't.
You got meth. I got you. But I definitely felt something in that one room where maybe the study, is that what it was?
Yes.
That one felt different.
That is a weird room. That's where a lot of the activity happens. Like he'll be in, that's his office now, and he just does his things, and things are flipping off the shelves and falling all over the place. And yeah, a lot of things have happened in that little room.
Is he not moving on?
Who?
His partner?
That has nothing to do with his partner.
Well, I mean, you're saying the ghost is at the house.
Dude, you're talking about a mansion that has about 12 spirits walking through it.
Well,
So
you're
each
saying
room
you
has
said
its
that
own
you
thing.
saw him.
I saw him in the piano room, which is Jeff's piano.
So my guess, or my question is he not moving on?
Yeah. There's no real moving on. He's not stuck there. He's just coming back. It's a holiday season. And Jeff is always with Eric during the holidays. So every time, and this is just a common thing. You think about those spirits. You're setting out a code, and they're coming to you.
Do you have
Every
any
time.
memory at that time when you're a ghost?
Yeah. That's one of the amazing things about being a spirit. is the ability to have those memories encoded into your ions. You stay conscious.
What is your
So when
and
being a psychic medium or an intuitive, just picking up on this energy, my body feels what's going on in that house. Going in the second level up the stairs, my knees and my legs were hurting like so bad. So I found out later that one of the sisters fell there,
Juliet.
Juliet.
Yeah.
oh the little girl, right?
No, she's a grown woman.
She was a grown up. Okay.
She was there for a long time. She was like a celebrity back in those days. And
Mm.
she fell down the stairs. Okay, she was pushed, but
So my body felt it. My body felt the pain, but I didn't know where it was coming from until I asked. Yeah, she was possibly pushed. Picked up on that without knowing anything about the home.
like
That's
she's on the
interesting.
stairs a lot. I run into her a lot. I run into her like in the back area where the two bathrooms are in the washroom. Every time, every time. That used to be her painting studio where she painted all those pictures.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Feel things there in that house. It's scary in a way too.
What else have you been up to? Like what other ways have you been using your gift?
Yeah, what have you been up to, Van Doren,
I've
for the
been,
past few months?
I've been, gosh,
Hmm.
what have I been doing?
I don't know. What have you been doing? Pretty sure I've been spending a lot of time with you lately, so you can talk about that. Really, we're doing working on a series. Remember that time we were filming?
Yeah, we're filming.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
Well, it's been good for me.
Yeah,
I mean, I've been on camera a lot, but
yeah.
What do you guys? What is it? What's the series?
It's a documentary actually on a case that we worked on, and it's a cold case.
Oh, it's a cold case.
Yeah.
Interesting. What area?
just can't really go into too much detail at this
Okay.
point. But it's pretty interesting, something totally different and really cool.
How old were you when you first discovered you had something going on?
Well, I have to say that I was a child, but being that I had a dad who was a minister, it kind of shut it down.
Uh-huh.
So there's not much, you can say when you're little because you have to get it nurtured.
That's interesting. And it's mostly just feeling. Would you feel,
It's
or
a
is
feeling,
it, or do you
know,
see?
or you see. Oh, I'm a seer.
You're a seer.
I'm a seer.
No way.
So I see things.
Do you ever like see things that you wish you didn't see, or like do you ever, if something happens to you, like who do you call? Like, or let's just say that you see the fires, right? You're like, oh shit, that's like, do you tell anybody or just keep to yourself? Like, what's the deal with?
So let's
that
just say
situation.
like the fires that are going on in LA right now. I was sick. Like anything that happens with the earth, I feel sick and I get headaches. And I had a bad headache. It was like a migraine for like 3 days. And I just get this really sick feeling in my stomach. The same thing happened when there was a tsunami in
Indonesia.
Yeah, I got sick. 9/11, that was another one. My body got sick. I got really sick a day or two before.
Can you see things prior to you feeling things?
Yeah, a lot of it comes in dreams too. Most of it comes in dreams.
Is there anything that you saw in this past year of 2024 that ended up coming true that you were able to test yourself with?
God, it's just I can't recall right now, Tim, but it's a everyday emotion or everyday situation that it just, you see it and then you just let it go. You see it and you let it go. You don't focus on it anymore.
So has there ever been anything that caught your eye? Like, oh shit. Because sometimes you can see it, let it go, but other things like will scar you a little bit. You know what I mean? Where you
Yeah.
think back on it later that night.
Well, this is back in the 70s where I had a dream where a plane crashed and then 747, way back then in the 70s. That was very traumatic for me. because it never went away. It was like, why did I see this? Why? It was like a premonition.
Where was your seat in the view? Were you outside of the airplane? Were you inside the
I
airplane?
was outside of the airplane and I saw it land and crash. And it must have been probably 15 miles away, and I saw it. And after it crashed and it was on the news for so long, it never went away. Even until this day, I can still see that airplane, that moment that I saw that plane crash. And it was like an awakening, I believe, for myself to pay attention. So now I pay attention to my body, my aches and my pains, and what I feel and what I sense. And now it's 100%.
Is everything destiny?
Destiny, because we can't change destiny.
So if let's just say I am holding off on one question. I just need to get to you.
Here it comes.
It's about the Buffalo Bills, right? I don't know what to do about this.
You're gonna win.
They are?
Yeah.
The Super Bowl?
They're-
Fuck.
I'm
Shit,
gonna
the hesitation.
win.
Yeah.
I got a number. Okay,
Okay.
46. I don't know what that means.
Probably
Is
the
there a
point scorer.
player?
No.
46.
Maybe a
A
point
scorer?
scorer.
It could be a scorer. But I saw a win and I saw number 46 immediately.
46. Who are they playing?
And
Denver.
that's what I could see. That's
46
right
is a
now,
lot.
That quick. So when you get a question or somebody asks you something, it comes immediately, and then you have to let it go. Because if I start focusing, I start doubting. Like,
Okay.
Then you start twisting it around.
yeah, no.
So
It's flashes.
So this weekend we're probably gonna win, which isn't normal. Do you see? Could you see a Super Bowl? And who would you see there? This is what I'm saying when I'm saying destiny. Like, is it possible that it can change? Could somebody will it enough?
See it. You're gonna say who's gonna be in the Super Bowl? I can't see
See,
it.
she's being honest.
Unless you say this and this is gonna be in the Super. Who's gonna win? I could tell you who's gonna win.
Can I tell you a team and you can see if you feel Super Bowl?
I can
Detroit Lions.
I was just going to say that. Yeah, dude.
lose.
Detroit Lions.
Yeah,
Yes.
lose.
Lose.
Maybe.
Lose.
They always get pretty close, and then, yeah.
Okay. Eagles.
Possibly. Because the Eagles are always pretty good.
Yeah. Chiefs.
Test.
The Chiefs.
Win.
Against who, though?
Probably against San Diego. San Diego Chargers. Houston Texans.
Texas.
Whoa, that's
Wow.
gonna be an upset. So that means
That's huge.
Houston, Kansas
So
City.
you better call your bookie
I get
now.
a number 27.
That's a running back.
Texas.
Yeah. He's going to get hurt. Third quarter.
You think so?
I called it.
Tomorrow?
Oh, dude, watch.
Or it could be a score.
Oh, yeah. That sounds like
Or
a,
it
s-
could be a score.
a low score.
So just remember that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Write it down.
'Cause they're gonna step on his leg and break his leg, and he's gonna like go in the end zone.
Baltimore
And
Ravens.
somebody is gonna hurt their left leg
Yeah,
on
I know.
that game.
That's
Left
why I'm
leg.
holding my left leg for
Left-
some reason. I'm
no,
like,
On
I'm
seriously.
the what game? The Houston
The
Texans.
last, what you were talking, someone's gonna hurt their leg, and it's gonna be the left leg. That's what I see.
Could that be? It already happened
Texas, so that's what I
Mhm.
picked up on.
because Tank Dell and Stephon Diggs both tore their left ACL, MCL
From Texas.
From
I mean,
Texans.
Oh.
from the Texans.
okay, so we're on the late train. That's fine.
That's just crazy that you guys.
We
got
didn't
on
know
it.
that. I didn't know that. And I just said that. I'm like, my leg hurts.
I'm just reading. I'm just.
Yeah, dude.
That's
seeing
cool.
whatever.
All right. Is there?
I love these test questions. I do.
Yeah.
I
What else you
do.
got?
Tell
Ask her
me
anything,
more.
dude.
Tell me more.
We have a
What?
couple things coming up. It is as milestones for our country. A new president is going to come in. That president, the intel says that there is a lot of money over his head, and they want him gone. Is he going to make it through the inauguration without an assassination attempt?
Does 80? I see 80,000 or 80 0. Does
Mhm.
that mean anything?
Is that a score?
No, 80,000.
80,000?
There's not going to be 80,000 in the square. That's a lot.
But isn't he
At the
doing?
inauguration?
I see an 80.
He's doing before that. The day before, he's doing a victory parade,
Okay,
and that could be 80,000
that's
inside
fine.
of it. Okay.
We'll see.
What do you think? What do you see?
I don't see him being assassinated.
You don't?
No. Doesn't mean idiots are going to try, but he's got this luck thing about him right now.
And you know what's crazy? He's the year of the dog. This is the year of the dragon, which is the enemy of the dog. And that dude still got lucky. He beat his enemy. Kamala is a dragon. This is her energy year. And she still lost to the dude.
Oh, I know.
That's crazy. If you're a
The-
believer in numerology and the numbers,
Her whole campaign.
crazy.
Her whole campaign was wrong. They went from a wrong angle, so it wasn't going to work out.
but it doesn't matter. If you work hard at something, the rule is, the supposed Chinese prophecy rule is, if you work hard at something, you get it. Even if it's in your enemy year.
Okay.
But if you do it in your strong year, which if you're a dragon or a dog or whatever, if you do it in that year, you are victorious.
And
And she had another. I don't know what to say, dude. All I'm saying is I was expecting a different result.
like what?
I was expecting the dragon year to win in a dragon year.
No, but there was no campaign. There was nothing running. That wasn't really running on anything. And people saw that one had this plan drawn out for years, ready to run on it, and she was thrown into the mix at the last minute, trying to do all these different things that were coming out of nowhere and going back on some of the old stuff that she was doing. So people weren't really sure. They're kind of waffling on. I was like, oh, it's a good idea. I don't know. It doesn't seem that solid. So they kind of went a different direction.
Van Dorn, are we going to see any financial? Do you see any bad financial situations happening for America in this next year?
Yeah, my stocks are going up already.
It's going to take time. I mean,
Right.
it's starting off where the cleaning up is happening, but it's more until the end of the year, past the summer, past all that. So,
I mean, I'm
yeah, it's
expecting
gonna
years.
Yeah,
But I was just
it's
wondering if
gonna-
we're going to go lower before we go higher.
I think
Another
we're already
low.
starting to go up. So.
Yeah, it's going to start picking up.
What happened supposed to happen? And is that anywhere connected to the theory that there is some sort of energy and an awakening is happening? Is that part is the victory of Trump anywhere connected to that theory of awakening?
The awakening that's happening now is definitely a shift of consciousness. I believe people are waking up because the energy is shifting. People are just like letting go. Whether it's Trump or not, I believe there is a shift having to do with the politics, but there's a lot of cleaning up to do with the politics part. But people are definitely on an upright. If you're not awake, you're choosing a different path. No good for those that are choosing. So the awakening involves paying attention, connecting with yourself, listening, hearing, evolving, all that. That's what the awakening is about. Of the world.
Are we
But
going to
it's-
see an evolution of humanity in regards to spiritual?
Eventually. Absolutely. Everything's changing like that. Remember, there was the dawning of the Aquarius that happened in the 60s.
Mhm.
So it was the beginning of a change. Now, everyone thinks a change is going to happen overnight. It never does. There's an evolution of change. So as we grow mentally and go through all these crazy things in our world, it conditions us spiritually to be more receptive to the things that are happening us around us. Now with 2025 going into this new era, I think the vibration of energy is picking up and becoming a wider wave affecting everybody across the board. Because we see this change happening not only in our country, within ourselves and around the world at the same time. So there is definitely a bigger vibration that's coming across the world. So we are being affected by that.
Is that in what ways and how soon would we see something spectacular with immediate change in regards to that?
With immediate change, if you're looking for something that's going to happen overnight, you're going to see little things.
Like, I mean, what does that look like?
Small.
Small. What does the small look like?
I don't know. The economy getting better. Some of the
No,
countries.
I'm more
working
talking
together.
about like when you are
Oh, your spiritual self.
your spiritual self and the awakening of yourself.
Maybe realizing that we take a lot of things that are in our material world so seriously, and we let it affect us and hold us back. We start doubting ourselves. I don't know if this is good. We start slowing down our pace of our own evolution. So once we learn to release some of that, open ourselves up more spiritually, and push back against those guards that are stopping us, we can move forward and move more freely into our evolution of our spiritual self. We will start becoming smarter. You won't be losing your patience as much. You'll be thinking a little bit more. You're just open to receiving signals and messages around you. You're just opening up yourself. The vibration within yourself is growing. You're no longer confined to the meat suit. We are now an aura, an essence that is evolving and growing outside of us. We talk about that shield around us. That grows, it vibrates, it's stronger. And every year we get a little bit stronger and a little bit smarter. And that helps us grow. That's what true spiritual growth is really all about.
So what's happening too, Tim, is people are letting go of material things. They're cleaning clutter. They're letting go of past. They're releasing. It's all about releasing, surrendering, because you're realizing that all these things don't matter anymore. You know, and that's where your vibration. You look different. You feel different. And the change, it's like a domino effect. You change, everybody else will change.
Right now we're in the heart of these wildfires. Last year Stefan predicted the hurricanes that came through in Houston? You got it. You right on the nose.
Okay.
Do you see either of you guys see any natural disasters that
This again.
hey, for this next year?
It was
We
only
gotta put
$6
up
million.
4 million.
What's it,
Just
4
counting.
million now?
6 million. To be honest.
Well, I'm not going to predict any wildfires.
Do you see anything?
I still see something coming that I talked about before.
The earthquake?
Oh, yeah. You're right.
I see water. I see water.
Right, coming right through here, huh?
I see water coming, floods.
Floods.
Yeah.
I see floods.
Well, because of the
I don't know.
I
But
don't know what you're pointing at.
because
What
the
is it,
fire.
Burger King?
No, because the fire, right? Normally, when there's fire like that, it produces runoff, right? Sleet, cause
Yeah,
mudslides.
Absolutely. That comes right after fires.
I mean, think about it. I mean, a universal shift. You got air, water, fire.
All the elements of power.
All the elements are coming together at the same time now.
The big shift.
Yeah, that's a big shift. So the next one is water. We had the fires, we had we had the wind, the hurricanes. Now we need water. So it's clearing house. We're clearing house here. The universe is clearing house.
Do you know earthquakes this year? Is it this year?
Maybe. Have you been watching the geoscales lately? The
Yeah.
earthquake?
It's been almost 5.4
Dude,
almost every day.
Every day.
I see water. I see a lot of water.
A lot.
This is tsunamis.
It's all right. Just put that raft up on top of your roof. Hold on.
I see dams being broken. That's what I see.
It's all going down, dude. And we're going to put out fires so we don't need water in the dams. Are there water in the dams? Did they move all the water? That's why there's nothing coming out of the fire extinguishers. That happened in Hollywood. They turned off the water.
Lack of pressure.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, can you co-sign this water?
There's definitely water coming, Tim.
What does that mean?
I'm not going to tell you because last time I told you, you freaked out.
Is it here? I didn't really freak
Dude,
out.
I'm 13 feet above sea level. So
I don't know what that means,
anything
dude.
offshore happens, it's going right through my living room.
Are you gonna?
I walk around my neighborhood and all I see are tsunami warning signs. And sometimes I have to hear them at night when they're testing the tsunami siren.
How far would it be? How far would it come in? And would it even affect our area, Ventura County?
Well, it depends.
I don't think that you'd be here if you did. If it was, don't the Channel Islands?
Didn't I
protect us?
mention selling my house and moving to Texas?
You did mention that.
There's no water in Texas. There's no ocean. Except for the Gulf of America.
Are you really gonna go?
I might buy a house there. I might keep my house here.
All right, so come on, lock in, bro. Lock the fuck in on your powers, bro.
I'm not gonna
Get
end
this
up
shit
I'm not
going.
gonna end up staying here.
Okay. How far does it go in?
Depends.
Is it gonna break off, or is it gonna just flood and it's not go back out?
Well, eventually it's gonna crack. And there will be water in the center of California.
Okay, that sounds about right.
And eventually this piece is gonna become the island of Southern California.
Oh, what? Ventura?
Well, whatever's left, don't think your house is gonna be sitting here when that happens.
No, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not saying that's going to happen anytime soon, but with geology and stuff, that's what's going to happen eventually. I mean, there's a Pacific coast. The Pacific Shelf is right there, not that far out. You can take the boat and just go straight that way past the islands, and it drops. The whole coast shelf just drops, and it curves in. So we're sitting on a giant piece that
could just break.
That just could snap off. Little piece of dirt. I mean, it's.
But how would that go? That just
What do you
everyone's
mean?
gone, right?
Rumble.
And then it just that's
It
it.
would happen
There'd
so
be
fast.
There'd be no.
You'd be like, "What the hell just happened? Why is there fishes everywhere?"
Because there would be no like. It would just be.
Yeah,
it would
there's
just
not
sink
going to
into
be.
the
There's not
ocean.
going to be sirens. You're not going to get a thing on your phone saying "Get ready" because here it comes. You're not going to get any of that. It's just. It's happened before, so it's going to be the same outcome.
Not gonna happen. Not to me.
Yeah, of course not. Not you.
I'm gonna die of cancer
Second
first.
mortgage. No, you're not. You're gonna. Every time you say that, you're just gonna live longer and longer. My dad used to say that, and he lived forever.
All right. Diddy.
Did he not do it, or did he do it?
Diddy.
Yeah.
This next year is gonna be real telling for him. Do you think he's gonna get out of jail?
No.
Do you think that? Do you feel or do you see Jay-Z going down for anything?
Yes.
They've already filed charges on him. Now you're getting nervous.
Well, I can't live in a world where we can't play Big Pimpin' anymore.
It sucks. I like Jay-Z's music too, dude.
All
When
right.
I'm up in the club spending G's, now I gotta think about that. Go, no, we're not going to the club and spending G's anymore.
Is the Epstein client list gonna come out?
Oh yeah.
Is that gonna take down some people?
Absolutely.
How is it gonna affect you? What do you
know,
see?
Everything's changing, dude.
Yeah. I don't think Diddy's gonna be here long.
Oh,
That's just what I see.
No, it's all over. Dude. Sorry.
he's gonna suicide?
I don't know. But it's hard to tell. He's got the kind of money where he can fake it. Depends on
Yeah.
who his friends are that want to do that.
Yep.
I mean, he's in New York jail.
He could just do an Epstein thing.
Did Epstein fake it?
There was no evidence of the body, nothing shown. He was alone in a cell. Special guards came in. They just told us he was dead.
Do you see it?
Yeah, he's gonna vanish.
He just vanished.
He's gonna vanish.
She's talking about Diddy.
Oh, Diddy is?
Diddy.
Yeah, he's going to end up going to Panama like everybody else did.
He's gonna.
Is there gonna be? Are people gonna go to jail for the client list?
Yes.
Dude, are you kidding me?
shit. Well, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Dude. Anybody who's related to any of that trafficking stuff is done.
Is it? Are politicians
Done.
on that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. There's lots of them. All the
Are there-
elites.
Are there people like famous musicians?
Yeah.
Famous leaders.
Everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
leaders
leaders.
that you wouldn't
They're in
expect
it,
or
yeah.
something.
Everything's gonna.
Religious
put on the-
leaders.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
religious.
Do you want? Do you? Can you guys give me a name? One name each.
Tim.
Any name. I
Yeah,
don't
Tim. Tim. He's going down.
care. Not me.
No, no, not you.
A Tim?
No.
Is there a Tim?
I don't know.
Give a
You're the only Tim I know.
Tim Allen?
I can't give a name,
Can you?
but I do see.
Yes.
I just saw you smile. Who is it?
Kenneth Copeland.
Kenneth Copeland? Who's that?
One of the most famous preachers in the entire world.
Oh, he's part of it.
Dude, he's like a demon. I mean,
seen
you
a
see interviews,
religious
he's
leader.
like psycho.
I did.
And then they discovered he was the preacher at Bohemian Grove during one of those sacred owl things, because he talks all crazy, and they heard the voice when and Alex Jones was doing that secret thing on Bohemian Grove. They were matching the voice up, and it was Kenneth Copeland worshiping the golden owl, the horned owl at a Bohemian Grove.
Are they gonna find the nuclear weapon,
One way or another.
or is it gonna go off?
I don't see that.
I don't see it going off either.
Is there gonna be a terrorist attack
There's always a
this
terrorist
next
attack.
this next year? In the
There's
United-
always a terrorist
in the
attack.
United States, massive, big.
Well, it depends what you consider big.
Well, you have
You
a
like
lot
9/11? Is that considered big?
Here's my concern. My concern is you had, what did they say, 3 to 4 million Chinese coming to this country from the border.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a situation where Chinese nationals have bought many acres of farmland next to military bases.
Of course.
There's also reports of said millions of Chinese coming into the country, taking shelter and living on farms,
Mm-hmm.
upwards of 5 to 20,000 per farm. Do you understand where my fears come from? Where I'm going with this?
You know, China owns 3/4 of our food crops, right? You know who owns the rest, right?
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates, who's embedded with the Chinese.
So that's what I'm saying. Are we gonna have to? Is that gonna be something that's not gonna be good? Do you see that,
It
or
is
is it
not
gonna be
good.
shut down?
Well, first of all, we shouldn't be selling United States property to foreign governments. That was like actually in the Constitution when it all started. So there's all these amendments they did to be able to do that. But yeah, we're not selling our country. I get it. We owe them $32 trillion, but come on.
So we good with those guys?
No,
Is that gonna come to roost?
it's going to be a problem. Because they said if they have any conflict with us, they'll just starve us out.
Do you see that happening?
I see it being a big problem with the food chain. I mean, why did we send all of our food and everything to China to get packaged and resent back to us? Whose idea was that?
You know, right now that you're talking about this, my stomach's hurting. So
See,
there's
that's the
gonna
chicken.
be-
It's not
There's
cooked.
going to be a lot of sick people.
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to be dying.
Like a famine?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, because my stomach's hurting.
What'd you have before you got here? Oh, see?
Just kidding.
Chips. I ate it In and Out. I don't know. Sushi.
Sushi.
See, you eat none of that uncooked stuff.
Speaking of what we're speaking of,
Yeah.
Speaking of sushi.
Chinese people don't eat sushi.
Do you see of any other people or diseases like a coronavirus,
The bird flu that's already in California that has 5 cases.
is that something that we have to worry about?
Well, we've never had it here in the United States before, so yeah, lucky
There's
us.
going to be 2 more coming in. I don't know what they are, but I got that right now. Unknown.
Better stock up on Cliff Bars.
Are aliens gonna come?
Big more?
Here.
They're here.
Yeah.
They're right here.
Are they gonna? Is it gonna be known? Are they gonna talk to us?
Oh, they're
Or
totally
is-
coming out. They're totally going to show themselves this year. This year.
You're guaranteeing it?
Yeah. There's a plan in place, and they're going to start showing themselves off the coast of the off in the oceans and stuff to make us not feel threatened, to give us a distance. But yeah, the conditioning begins this year.
Is that
So everything that people are talking about in the sky and what they're seeing, it's just preparing us. It's a distraction. It's a total distraction.
Because they've been here a long time, dude.
is there communication? Do you see
Oh, yeah.
communication with them?
Our government has lots of communication. Dude, Dr. Greer, I know that guy.
Is it in the? Is it in the waters or is it in the sky? Or
Yeah, it's all over.
Everywhere.
Dude, they're
Everywhere.
they're multidimensional. They can just kind of pop in and pop out. They got the technology. They're way more crazy advanced than we'll ever be able to catch up.
Is there any type of technology that you see coming in the next year or so that will help prolong life for humans?
A little bit, but not like. I'm not saying something major change. I see things more damaging coming. We're talking about AI, right?
Yeah, I was going to say that.
You think it's gonna take our humanity away?
Dude, I saw Terminator. I know what happens. Dude, think about it. We're creating these things to think for us now. When do they start realizing they don't? Why are we doing all this work for these things that just don't appreciate them in existence and how they go rogue?
It's going to confuse the kids. It's confusing.
You didn't see iRobot? You know, Elon Musk has a robotic army, right?
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I haven't seen it.
yeah. He's got Trump's got a dog that's a robotic dog when he speaks.
Okay.
But there's like they've been working on that technology for like 20 years.
A robotic army. Well, I mean, I've seen
Yeah.
stuff like that. I've
They
seen
showed them
China have
training and
some,
knocking them down and stuff, and
Japan.
they're able to get right back up and shoot perfectly. I mean, it's gnarly stuff.
So, is that going to be a problem? Do you see a problem?
I think it's going to be I feel it's a problem.
You just raid your house and no one gets hurt except for you.
It's taking away our being.
Would be a-
human being.
Do you see that as a direction that the world is going down? That we're going to lose our humanity to artificial intelligence, or are we going to merge with it and to lose our humanity that way?
We will become part of this system that's run like that. We will lose a lot of our humanity.
So we'll lose our humanity, like our freedom, to AI.
Yeah. We think it's helping us, but it's really entrapping us.
Is it going to be aggressive?
Eventually.
It already is.
It's
It
evolving,
already
dude.
is.
They created something so smart that it's evolving. It's training itself. Like you see these videos of them having conversations with these robots and the things these robots are saying. Like, dude,
And debates. You can debate with AI.
yeah.
It'll debate.
Artificial intelligence. Well, we didn't need to make them more smarter than us. Now they have robots building robots. I saw that movie. Doesn't work out very good.
Are you scared?
No.
Yes, he is. He makes that face. He starts chewing that gum like crazy.
No, I'm not scared.
It's that nicotine gum.
I think I'm more scared of the floods, or like falling into the ocean than anything.
Well, just kick your feet and swim.
So that's like the two destinies that we have. Like you can stay in California and drown, or you could live long enough to have AI conquer you.
Yeah, pick your future.
Bitch.
It's all right, dude. You can become one of the rebels that fights back against AI. You did see Terminator Salvation, right?
Is that what we're doing?
Oh, it was a good premise, you know.
Do we find anything that would bring us closer to finding out who we really are as human? The lost amnesia that we have as a species. Do you see any discoveries?
Within ourselves, we have to figure that one out ourselves. You're responsible for yourself. You're pretty much alone here.
I mean, like, do you see like a scroll coming out?
A scroll?
I don't know.
Oh, that would
They
be cool.
uncave this magical scroll
That would be cool.
Or
guarded by leprechauns.
do we see what I mean?
What else you want us to find?
Another chamber in the pyramid, or
Ark of the
a
Covenant,
pyramid,
the bottom of the feet of the
or
Sphinx?
Yeah, something like that. The Ark of the Covenant. That's supposed to be in Ethiopia.
Well, yeah. I don't know if it's at the church anymore, but it's still the church of the. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but it could still be there. But I don't think it is there now because everyone talks about it being there. But supposedly it's at the Sphinx. There's definitely something in the Sphinx, and I think it's a Stargate. Because there's a room under the feet of the Sphinx, and there's hieroglyphics there that totally tell you there that there's an entrance way under the Sphinx, but nobody goes in there. It's actually shut down by the government, and they protect people from going in there, or going to the Sphinx that close now. So we'll see.
Crazy.
They always said the prophecy was someday the Sphinx will speak.
You think that's gonna happen?
We might find some riddles if we open those doors. But there's like 7 rooms that have secrets in them that people won't open these doors. I mean, like in India, in that one temple, that one door that they found, and it's got snakes on the outside, and it's all boarded up and roped up, and they refuse to open it because it's supposed to be like whatever's behind there can get out and can destroy the world. It's pretty amazing. I watch these documentaries on these crazy things, and it's awesome.
You think that's just the end?
What's the end?
I mean, because I don't think
because if certain people can
we're
think
not
the end
gonna
already happened.
We're not gonna regress. I don't see, unless something bad happens.
There's some kind of evolution, but like, where are we going to with this evolution? What direction?
Where are the kids going?
Yeah.
They going?
I mean, they're no longer learning how to even write cursive anymore. That's a dead
They
language.
don't even know what that is.
Yeah, which is good because then we could write things about the kids and they wouldn't know what it's saying. Right?
But even if that's the case, right? Let's just say that, like, the world that we live in is, you need to be fluent in the language of technology
Okay.
for success.
Right now, yeah.
Right.
And
So
then-
is this the evolution of humanity before we get taken over by AI?
AI's already taken over. You've been to a McDonald's lately?
You know what I mean?
You can walk in and there's no people there to take your order anymore. It's a kiosk, and there's just a counter, and they'll put your food on the little rack.
Pay a registration
Yeah.
on their kiosk. You don't stand in line anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
There's
all
no
awesome.
there's no more customer service and stuff anymore. It's all gone.
Do you guys see any sort of like health, like breakthroughs?
Breakthroughs?
Yeah, like cures.
I see a lot of people going off this planet, dying. I see a lot of that going. It's a generation that the old is going out, the new's coming in, and it's a rebirthing, a growth. And with health, it's like the old is that's how they're going. It's the health. There's not enough cures, remedies. It's all about the pharma, the money. It's all about that, and they're not. So there's a whole, almost like a decade of generations that are being wiped off.
Is RFK going to do anything to help that?
Well, what can he do? I mean, he's limited. It all sounds like a great idea, but we'll see what you can do with it.
he's a litigation lawyer, right? You can sue him.
Yeah, but is that really going to change that much?
I mean,
If there's a problem, what do? You fix the problem. You don't just sit there and pester people to fix the problem. You just fix the problem.
I mean, what do you just then you're just gonna have to go through a list of fucking foods or ingredients.
Isn't that what he already did? Isn't that what he already did? Isn't that why Europe, all the same companies that make the same food, their recipes are different than ours?
No,
have you been to Europe?
Yeah, it's different.
Have you had Captain Crunch in Europe? Yeah, it's not even as good as ours, but it's a lot healthier.
Yeah.
Tricks and stuff. There's no food coloring in it.
And see, that's the thing. Like, are we just going to? You don't think he's going to be able to make changes in that?
He can make some changes, but there's a lot to be done.
What do you mean?
Well, those are simple things I just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do something like that. But getting to the point where we're fixing the health conditions of everything that we eat over this whole evolution of what's happened so far, that's a big thing. He can start the steps, but he's not going to be able to finish and change a lot of that stuff.
Do you think it's just going to go back to normal in the next administration?
I think it's going to come in waves. I think we're going to get smarter, eat a little bit healthier. People are going to start going back to a little bit. Then they start doing it again. It's part of the conditioning. You know, you start learning to appreciate something more. You know, everyone used to talk a lot of crap about Whole Foods and all these places. But if you go there and you eat the food, you start getting used to it. Like, oh, this isn't that bad. And it's really a lot better for you. Yeah, okay. Then you start getting used to it. You start wanting to eat healthier. You know, like, I don't eat McDonald's. I just moved on. I just, like, it wasn't quality anymore, and I moved on to other things. I think people will realize that. You're just eating a bunch of crap, and you start losing your taste for it after a while.
So, I guess my last question would be: what is the outlook for 2025? Does it appear to be a good? Does it appear to be prosperous? You said you saw a lot of death. Like, what does that mean? What is 2025 ultimately when it goes down? And we're here in 2026 asking about 2027. What do you think is going to be said about this year?
I feel 2025 is going to be a good year. A lot of, because it's a new beginning, and a lot of people are clearing a lot of things within their lives or their surroundings, or even health is one of the number one issues, and either you're going to make it or you're going to break it. So it's in the end, I'd say by June, things are going to start getting a lot better financially, physically, and emotionally. So I'd say June is
Freaking A. We said it all. Anything else? Anything else you would like to say, or you want to close it? Anything you want to plug, or what you're doing, or any feelings you got?
Yes. If anybody wants a reading, they can find Van Doren where?
just blanked out right now.
So you can go to her
edit this?
Facebook
Can you
page.
edit this part, please?
No, yeah,
We can do that.
sure. Yeah, that's what we do here at the show.
So I am in Lake Arrowhead in
Don't give them your address.
no.
Just come by around 7.
Block now.
Just tell them your website address so they can sign up and get readings from you.
Okay. So you can reach me at my website, Van Doren Studio. I'm sorry. You can reach me at my website, www.vandorenfigueredo.net.
No, 3 W's.
She just said www.
Just 2
You
W's.
don't even have to do that anymore. People get it. It's not a web anymore. It's the internet now. We changed it.
Not only did you say the WW, but you left one out. So
That was awesome.
The motherfuckers that W, the finger pointer typers, they can't find you.
Let me pull up my web crawler and see if I can find. Where's Ask Jeeves? AOL online. Let me find it real quick. It's slow. My dial-up is killing me.
WW didn't show up.
Yeah. Imagine if you'd
Hey,
find
look at this scammer.
Yeah.
She has 3 W's using the same fucking address.
Yeah, it's got her picture on it. I better tell her.
I'm gonna tell Red Light District Show about these guys. Hey, someone scammed her website.
Yeah.
They put 3 W's.
Fake site, Van Doren.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
The virus. It's AI sabotaging us.
You can find me on my website.
What is
it
what?
again? How many W's?
Yeah. You're gonna www.w. Van Doren Studio W.
You have Van Dorian like Prince, right? Just one name.
Figueredo.net.
Yeah.
Oh, you can use your last name? You should just be like Prince.
Yeah,
Van
simple.
Doren.
Yeah.
Could you just type it in there?
Type what in there?
www.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Welcome back to 1985, everybody. Van Doren's Time Machine. Here we go. www.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Like back when AOL was there.
Remember that? Remember that?
You had to press the W's then.
I only get internet service between 8 and 12, so I'll be online around 8:30.
Call me after 9.
Yeah.
I get free after
Remember
9.
that? Yeah. 3 minutes.
That was.
All right. So WW.
www. Van Doren? Is it Van Doren?
Figueroa Studio.
Yeah. Come over to Lake Arrowhead around 7.
435 Clam.
Yeah, on the left-hand
Clam
side.
Street.
Don't park in my neighbor's yard, though. He gets all mad at me.
Parking visitor.
Yeah. Park over by the pool.
Oh, this is awesome.
I'm all
You
crying.
know where to find me. That's it.
So sad.
W.
Yeah.
W. W.
Yeah. Don't forget the W, though. I won't find it. Go to my fake
you,
site.
You like drew out your letters like Razor Ramon. W.
Yeah.
W. F.
Yeah. My machismo es most macho.
Yo.
Yo. My toothpick.
That was good.
Van Doren, what'd you learn?
Fucking awesome.
Pardon me?
Huh?
You said awesome?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Brian, what'd you learn? Right in time for you to buy your house, huh? You better.
Yeah, right there on the hillside. Dude. Get a lark.
I can just imagine that day. Just on my driving my way to work, and all of a sudden I'm in the water.
You're just like, what's going on?
Fuck.
Why is my car floating? It's not going that way.
Why is this dolphin trying to hump my car?
It's a shark swims by. You're like, great.
I learned that dolphins like fucking Honda Civics.
What?
Yeah.
Dude.
All right. What'd you learn, Stefan?
I learned that the Buffalo Bills aren't going to win a Super Bowl, and Van Doren doesn't know where her website is, but that's fine. We'll find it. Just type in Van Doren Figueredo, and you'll find all of her links. We're gonna have to get you an all my links thing.
Oh shit! I got a question.
Another one.
Who's gonna win MVP? Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson?
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, probably. Sorry, Tim.
All right, you
Is
guys
there,
can
is
leave.
there a number? Is there a number? You want me to give you a number? 23.
It's number 8.
No. Give me a score?
No, the MVP.
No, he's already done his job.
Oh, okay. I got
It's
it.
over. It's like an award.